dealing with the Aurele logic. Aurele, Aurele, and Eluaya, Deluidimi, Elasim Kawaginamo, meaning it's like forever learning, a house of forever learning, something like that. What else? Oh, that Glewi Listigus. I'm from Listigus. Oh, I help teach the Migamog language. Yeah. Lizudin Minu, you know.
Okay.
You don't mind if I speak a little Migamog here and there, yeah?
Of course.
That's just my language, yeah. Value the most is when the feeling I get when I'm passing on the language that people that don't really know how to speak it or understand it, and to see them get more confident in speaking the language. And at first, there's a lot of shy people that they're afraid to speak it, but when I hear it after they're trying, that's where I'm it's priceless. You know what I mean? Oh, I've been drawn to that for a while, but I've had many opportunities to work in that field with our language, but I was young and I'd rather be outdoors, do other stuff, and I did construction, ironwork, and I've done all that. Now that I'm older, that's when I said, no, it's time that that's to try and pass it on. You know what I mean? And the job that I got is it's just funny how things work out in life, because I was supposed to go away to work on steel in the States, and just so happens I didn't I was waiting for my social security card, and I had a problem getting it, and took a while, and in the meantime I got offered this job, and I was like, yeah, I'll take it, so that's what happened. Yeah. But I've always loved the language. My heart is in our language. Yeah, yeah. I spoke it to my daughter when she was born. I speak it to my granddaughter now. I don't speak English to her at all. Yeah, so maybe she'll pick up a word here and there eventually. She's not even a year old yet. Oh, it just makes me more proud of who I am, and I feel a lot of the young ones today, with the cultural practices that we do now, makes them also be proud to be a Migamok, which wasn't always like that. It wasn't like that. It wasn't even. I didn't feel that way when I was growing up. There was a lot of racial comments, and when you're a kid, you don't really understand too much, right? And it's only when I got older, and that's when the cultural practice started coming out more on the reserve here, and then people started being more proud of who they are, and so that helps a lot with your identity, like that's who you are. But I feel your identity is the language, like the heart and soul of being a native. It's the language, you know. Yeah. Well, awesome, I guess. you know, uh, pride, and it lightens up your spirit. That's how I feel when I see it being practiced, and see the little ones that you see them dancing around at a powwow now, and it's like, yeah, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, definitely. Like, there's more and more that want to learn now, and I've heard many stories. The older people. There's even people like my age that regret, like, they were never spoken to in our language, but the parents spoke it. But the reason why was, we all know, right? You're not gonna get away. You're not gonna go anywhere in life if you speak the language. That's what a lot of the generation was taught, because of the Catholic, you know. And I've heard many stories, and a lot of adults today, they just they just wish their parents spoke to them in Mi'kmaq, you know. But I'm just lucky. I'm very fortunate that we couldn't speak English in our home. My dad would get mad and be like, "Hey, that's right, you know what I mean? I just said like you don't. He said he gets mad like you don't speak English in the house. You want to speak English, you go speak outside. Yeah, I think it should be. I don't know if it already is, but more like taught in schools more. First of all, like our history, not Columbus, not Jacques Cartier, or like our history as who we are as Mi'kmaq people here. It should be a priority in school to be taught that. And I don't know if it is. I think they started or something like that, but it was never taught. I was growing up, we weren't was never taught about us natives, our history. I feel that a lot of history that's on paper today, it's from the eyes of the white man. That's how they see it, but we see it differently. You know. What do I hope to see? More the language, first of all, hearing it more. People really like want to grasp the language. That's that's what I would want. And it's happening like slowly. Like you mentioned, Eskasoni, it's very strong there because it's been being practiced for a while. Yeah. Here we're just starting out. I mean, it's growing, but we have a long way to go. But I know we'll get there slowly. Yeah. We just got to continue to go forward, I guess. Continue to practice our ways. If you ever, I don't know if you ever been up our woods here, the forest, but there's a base camp up the hill over there, and it's a Mi'kmaq immersion outdoor language. They learn medicines and the little ones like Mi'kmaq immersion, and they learn a lot of medicines, and like they know more medicines than I do, you know. So I feel that should continue, and just grow. Like it will grow, you know. I like to, like I often used to say, like I don't wanna like get old and like if I live to be 80 or and not hear my language, it breaks my heart, honestly. I just couldn't imagine not hearing our language anymore. So what the teachers are doing, I can name names like Brenda and Mabel, and they're just awesome. They teach the language to the kids, and so that has to continue, and you can't give up. You know, I don't know what else to say about that, but I just wanted to be there when I'm old, and and I'm glad I'm contributing a little bit. For a while, like I I wasn't in it. I speak it, and I'll teach anybody that wants to learn. But I wasn't in it. I wasn't at the school, or and now I'm in it. I feel that I'm doing something. You know what I mean? I don't want to look back in life and regret that. I should have got involved, or because there's many speakers here in Listugush that they have those opportunities, and they don't. I don't know if it's fear or whatever, but they don't like get involved. You know what I mean? So they should. You know. It's certainly it certainly lights up my spirit every day. Going to work, I enjoy going to work. To me, it's not work. I'm going and seeing the students and hey, well, exit book and medallion and like and to see and just to be able to see them like wanting it too. To me, it warms my heart. Seriously, I mean, my spirit just lights up like. Listening minua siawado, ajipchul, manjuinu, tawanin nuizita, tawanen tizudia, kinamu, tawin gunu kinamasit, taluide menna, mubugwalo, mubugwala di baga, tawan lizidia, ek concret. I mean, me ben begalesh, was amos pa me melki ginaduk, so bonita goltigwa, kinamwa, so,